कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. Alright, so chapter 2 and we are on verse 54. Arjun Uvacha Stithpragnasya ka bhasha Stithpragnasya ka bhasha Samadhis tasya Keshava Samadhis tasya Keshava Sthitadihi kim prabhasheta Sthitadihi kim prabhasheta Kimasita vrajeta Kimasita vrajeta kim. Arjun Uvacha, Arjun asks, Arjun says, O Keshava, what is the mark of a person of steadfast wisdom who realizes God? How does such a man of firm wisdom speak, sit, and how does he walk? So, we have started but of introduction of Stithpragna before we go exact to the Stithpragnas in detail understanding. Okay, so in that what we were discussing about discipline of knowledge, the path to steadfast wisdom, how is going to happen. Okay, and we have little but discuss about the discipline of knowledge. In the discipline of knowledge, the striver perceives themselves as detached from attributes, and above all, attributes mean what we are talking about, the guna, sattva guna, raja guna, tama guna. Okay, they sit like a witness. Okay, means doesn't get involved, doesn't get attached. Witness, he is witnessing everything, firmly established in God. Beyond all the attributes, this path involves introspection, self-inquiry, and a deep understanding of one's true nature. That's what we have. That's where we have stopped last week. Okay, what it says. Okay, this path involves introspection. Okay, self-inquiry, what is known as self, swa, adhyay, study. Okay, swadhyay, study of self. And the path involves introspection, means what? Who am I? From where I have come? Where I will be going? What's my duty here? And what is my relationship with the Creator, with the universe? Right? And a deep understanding of one's true nature. Now, so basically, the Stithpragna tells about, you can say, the package of Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Gnana Yoga. Okay. Now the discipline of devotion. What is discipline of devotion? Devotee following the discipline of devotion worship God constantly. I have told so many times in our classes, devotee means bhakta. So, who is always connected with Almighty, who does not feel himself separate from Almighty. Okay, so devotion, worship God constantly, meditating on Him with exclusive devotion. In the enlightened state, they become free from malice towards all being. This path emphasizes love, surrender, and unwavering faith in the divine. Complete surrender, total refuge in His lotus feet. Then the discipline of disinterested action, Niskam Karma Yoga. Niskam means without any expectation. In the Karma Yoga, or the discipline of disinterested action, abandoning all desires is crucial. Then the enlightened soul performs actions without attachment to outcomes, focusing on duty and service. This path involves mindfulness, selfless service, and dedication to one's responsibility. What's my duty here? What's my responsibility here? Now the characteristics of Stithpragna. Bhagavan answers to Arjuna's question illustrate the distinct characteristics of a Stithpragna. First of all, what it says? Equanimity. These are the characteristics of Stithpragna. First of all, equanimity. The Stithpragna remains unaffected by joy or sorrows, maintaining calmness in the face of life's duality. Next is non-attachment. They possess a deep sense of non-attachment, performing actions without clinging to results. Do your duty. Don't expect the results. Don't worry about the result. Don't expect about the fruits. Don't expect about the rewards. If it comes, it comes. But I must do my job. I must do my part. Then self-satisfaction. Contented. Such a person is self-satisfied, finding contentment within their own self. I have told you so many times, the scripture has told us, Santosha eva purushasya paran nidhanam. Nidhan is treasure. Santosh, satisfaction, is the best or topmost treasury. Then wisdom in speech. Their words are truthful, compassionate, and free from ego. Then dispassionate conduct. They exhibit dispassion not influenced by external circumstances because he's contented. So the external circumstances does not affect him. And then steady behavior. Their actions are deliberate and purposeful, guided by a higher spiritual aim. So, now the concept of Stithpragna is elucidated in the Bhagavad Gita offers a profound understanding of spiritual wisdom and mental stability. It serves as a guide for aspirants on the path of self-realization. By embodying these characteristics, one can achieve a state of unwavering wisdom and inner peace, akin to the enlightened souls described by Bhagavan Krishna. The journey to becoming a Stithpragna is a transformative process that requires dedication, practice, and a sincere pursuit of spiritual knowledge. It is a testament to the timeless wisdom of Bhagavad Gita, inspiring individuals to transcend the transient nature of desires and attain the eternal, from transient to eternal, and attain the eternal state of steadfast wisdom. Okay? So this is sort of, you can say, introduction, what exactly Stithpragna is all about. Arjuna has asked, okay, now I'll take all that question. Stithpragnasya ka vasa samadhista keshava sithadi kim prabhasit kim asita vrajyata kim. We will go quickly. But all 18 verses, how Krishna Bhagavan is going to describe about Stithpragna, that we will be trying to understand in next few weeks. Normally even we can't take even 2 verses in one class, but even if we take 2 verses, it will be at least 10 weeks to complete this Stithpragna. Right. Samadhisthasya keshava Stithpragnasya ka bhasha. Now, here Arjuna asks about the marks of a man of steadfast wisdom. I mean, basically, Arjuna wants to know that how can we recognize? How do I know this? So this is a Stithpragna, steady in wisdom, steadfast in wisdom. Before he puts his question, previously he has something. Okay. He had some doubt about the superiority of intellect or actions, which we have seen in previous verse. Bhagavan Krishna in 52nd and 53rd verse said, after crossing the mire of delusion, when your intellect has become steadfast and firm on God, you will attain self-realization or union with God. So Arjuna has heard this. Having heard this, Arjuna wants to know the mark of one who attains self-realization, who becomes a man of steadfast wisdom. Arjuna had doubt about action and knowledge, which he will obviously ask in next chapter. Okay. Had Arjuna put a question regarding his doubts about action and knowledge in the 54th verse here, then his question regarding to the mark of a man of steadfast wisdom would have been much delayed. Samadhisthasya. Here the word samadhi has been used for God as it was also used in 44th verse of this chapter. Samadhi. Here this term has been used for the person who has attained God realization, self-realization. Right? What we in the Vedantic term it is known as Atma Sakshatkar, self-realization. Right? I mean, the saying they always tell that self-realization is not to be advertised. But now in the society we can see that they even celebrate my Guru's self-realization day. So, self-realization. Now the question arises, okay, while Arjuna put the question about the enlightened soul only, why Bhagavan includes that striver too? Not only enlightened, those who want to reach that. The answer is that in the discipline of knowledge, aspirants generally develop disinclination of activities. The perfect soul gets total disinclination. An aspirant of the discipline of devotion has an inclination to the recitation of divine name, Nam Japa. Okay. Meditation, association with holy man, and study of the scriptures. At least you are doing this now, study of the holy scripture. I mean, not you, we are doing this. Whether we understand this or not, whether it will take a while to understand, that's fine. Okay. So, the study of holy scriptures, etc. These activities pervade in abundance in him. In the perfect state, only activities pertaining to God are performed. Thus, there is a clear difference in the degree of activities of aspirants and realized soul in both the disciplines of knowledge and devotion. But in the discipline of action, the flow of activities goes on as usual, without any change in both the stages as a striver and a perfected soul. So, there is a description of strivers from the previous verse, like 40 verse, right? From 41st to 44, that we have seen, okay? Stithpragnasya ka bhasha. What is the description or mark of an enlightened soul? How we can recognize? Bhagavan answers this, okay? In next verse is Sthitadehi kim prabhashet. How does the enlightened soul speak? Prabhasheta, how does he speak? Bhagavan will give answer to this also. Kima Sita. How does he sit? How does he become dispassionate? Vrajeta Kim. How does he walk? How does he behave? So, these are the questions put by Arjun to Bhagavan Krishna. From next verse, 55, Bhagavan will start answering Arjun's question. Okay. So, today and last week, we try to understand but about Stithpragna. The wise men, the scholar people say, the word Stithpragna is a unique word of Bhagavad Gita. Normally, you will not find this word in any other scripture. So this Stithpragna word is Gita's own words. Okay. Today we're not going to start the next verse. Okay. So from next week we will start. From 55. All the 18 verses of Stithpragna. Okay. So we will offer our prayer to Bhagavan Krishna, which was offered by Arjun, okay, meaning 73rd verse of 18th chapter. Okay. Nashto moha smrutirlabdha tat prasadan maya achyuta sthitosme gata sandeha karishye vachanan tava.